Hello again, people. Right, a couple of things I want to talk about. The main one being the 4-hour BTUSD chart, the Bitcoin. But first off, something that occurred to me today whilst I was trading these two small trades. Well, one was nearly 10 pips and the other one was just over 5 pips. So but the point I wanted to talk about was on this chart was the importance of being confident in your trades, and I gather confidence now from historical data, if you like. I got involved in strategy testing and going back years and years and running things on the strategy tester, crossovers, moving average crossovers, breakouts and so on and so forth, thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So when I got into this trade here, I used the 15-minute chart because it had the higher time frames always take precedence, and that 15-minute RSI bar turning green there meant I was very happy to go long, and the other, obviously, the other indicators were also telling me longs were on the cards. We turned green here as well. Remember, it's the previous bar to the entry bar that should be green. In fact, I'm talking baloney on that instance because that's that's the actual bar. Let's get this right on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, that was the actual bar, turned green, and that was already green on the MACD. So the next bar over is where I want to enter. We don't bother about the colour of that one at that stage because, well, you can do if you want to, but just you can drop down to the 1 minute and wait for that to come into alignment with the prior bar. Because all that is showing is that little bit of drawdown that I suffered there, and that was the point of this conversation. When you know from other people's experiences, Billy TT, this is his 15-minute breakout mode, and when you know that momentum and the big boys are all looking at the charts at the same time, plus your indicator is screaming what to do, then when you get this little bit of drawdown like I did this morning, you can quite happily go away and have a coffee or something or whatever, because it's only 8 or 9 pips including the spread. In fact, it's probably less than that, 7 or 8 pips. And then you've got the MAs below you, your chosen MA. It doesn't really matter what the number is, you know, you can hold these trades. I mean, this is twice my normal trade size, as you know. I'm starting to really move back to my old strategy, if you like, is of trading support and resistance to known levels. I don't quite understand why Billy TT on Forex Factory is so solid with his 5 pips, because if there's 10 to be grabbed, then I'd rather have the 10, obviously, and if there's more, as in a previous video of mine, 20, in that case 20, then I'll take the 20. Second trade again was according to the indicators, but I won't go into much detail about that. But the whole point of this part of the conversation is, when you have done thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of analysis, or it might just take you hundreds in your case, believe what your eyes are telling you, learn to hold the trades. Oh, and time of day is massively important as well, which is why this 8:15 breakout is a good one to trade. And as I've said a number of times now, I don't arbitrarily trade the breakout. I trade my indicators and what I understand of trend analysis: low, high, higher, low, higher, high, pullback. Swing 5 is the entry, and that was swing 5, this candle here. But I think, I was just waiting for the 15-minute to form, because I think that's fairly important, but I could have got in there, as you can see, using the 15-minute again. But anyway, back to this, what I consider to be extremely interesting, and I've been trading it and doing well at it, even with a massive spread. That is actually only 3.6 pips. It looks scary, but we're talking about a daily range of 41,715. So and I've chosen the 4-hour chart because this thing moves quite strangely, and I only really tried this at the weekend, and that's important. This is a demo chart here. It's on with IG index, because they are the only people that I can find at the moment that actually allow you to trade Saturday and Sunday, which I think is fantastic, because I'm addicted to the charts. I only really trade for an hour or two a day, so a quick whiz through these, looking at in particular the 4-hour chart, is fantastic. Now, this is just a moving average crossover. I call it the silver cross. It goes back years and years, but you will find, if you look at a reference, you'll find there's a golden cross and a silver cross. They equate to 100 and 200 moving averages crossing over, I think, something like that, gold cross and silver cross. But I found this indicator, and all it is a moving average. These are EMAs, and look at the consistency of the moves. Every one of these is potentially a winner. One there, go down. One there, go up. One over here, I think there's probably one up there. Yeah, there it is. Sell, and you've got a winner. Here, buy, you've got a winner. Here, sell, you've got a winner. Sell, you've got a winner. Sell again, you've got a winner. Buy, you had a winner. Buy again after the pullback, you got winner. Sell again, it does go down. The pip values are confusing, but it would have been a winner depending on where you put your stop, I suppose. But I think that's probably 150 pips, something like that, or 15 pips. It's scary. 150 pips. So anyway, I trade these things now, and obviously if there's a 4-hour crossover at the weekend, then I'm all over it like a rash. This is just another moving average here. It's the 200. Not sure whether it's simple or what it is, actually. Exponential EMA. And there we go. Look, excuse me. I think I forgot to put a take profit on this, and that's why it. Oh no, it would have been because of the spread value in there. So it's didn't quite close itself there, but did end up closing itself there. But the point of this is to show you, put that H4 crossover EMA again. Look for an EMA cross indicator, and just don't take my word for it. Look at it. It's the 1 over the 4, and the only reason I use the 1 over the 4 is because it is. I've been testing it on the strategy tester, and I put it on optimization, and that was the one that came up with the best results. I did in the past use 1 over 3, and all these crossovers represent breaks of support and resistance. So when that price, that red candle closed, and the MA closed, you can clearly see it broke 2 green candles, which represent support. And there it is, broken there. I didn't cherry pick this chart. I haven't got a clue what's going on with this MA crossover here. We can clearly see we've got a flat market there, but that would have worked out in profit. That would actually have worked out in profit as well. That one would have had a little bit of profit. That one would have had a little bit of profit. Yeah, so they're all, this one, if you'd entered, you might have got a little bit of sideways. Remember, we're talking about 12 hours. So these, if you're going to trade at the weekend, or any time actually, because 4 hours, what it take you? A couple of minutes to look at the charts, assess where the price is in relation to other stuff, like if this one, we can clearly see we've broken a massive level of support there. Just use common sense with it. Once again, we've broken a massive level of support here. I may well start really looking into 4 hours. I've never bothered with 4 hours because, as you know, I'm a scalper. But everything, as I said before, everything when you get an MA crossover is a break of support and resistance. Support, that green candle, break through it, down it goes. Support, these candles that have forced the price up a little bit, break through it, and down it goes. So have a look at this, guys. It's a very relaxing, very profitable looking method. As I say, I'm not a great 4-hour trader, but just putting a trade on and then closing the thing, you know, you don't have to put 10 pence on it or something. And well, this in fact was one lot, and that was a £245, £234. My eyes are getting terrible. £234 winning trade there. And you know, you just, what can I say, that would have been similar. That would have been probably about half of that. You know, this one would have been probably about 150 quid, I think I said, didn't I? So that's something else for you to look at, guys. Don't worry about the indicators here, but you know, it'll give you the indicators again. You'll learn one from the other. That either the 4-hour cross will show you what your indicators should be looking like, and so on and so forth. A 4-hour alert, I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this has been a little bit inspirational to you.